Good morning to everybody. We welcome all our guests, especially our benefactors and friends um, who have made this project of renovating the roofing of the St. Joseph Chapel located at Barangay Sunog, Balamban. So allow me to present to you our progress report no, from Don Bosco TVET Center, Balamban. Last year, we visited the St. Joseph Chapel, and upon site inspection, we really saw how dilapidated it was. And then some friends, they approached us, Father, why don't you uh, renovate, with your students? So Father Brian, accepted the challenge, and we have started the project. So it's a community chapel. It's a place for unity among the people of Barangay Sunog. It's a place of collaboration, a place of hope and faith for the Christian community, yeah, at Barangay Sunog. So this is the location of the the chapel. So it is located in Manunggal, and it has become a famous because of what happened way back in 1957. So where this is the exact place where Ramon Magsaysay's plane crashed, and some of the parts of the crashed plane were used in the chapel, like this differential shaft, which was used as a stand for the altar. But after so many years, the chapel has become dilapidated. And I think it's because of also of the weather. It is always wet, it's always moist, that many things, they got rusted, and the place has become dilapidated and dangerous, for the people. So allow me to present to you our 3 month look ahead. So we had the site visitation of the chapel to be renovated. We prepared the drawings. We set the meeting, for the approval of the project with the stakeholders, with the people, and those who will be funding the said project. Then there was a signing of contract, the procurement of materials. Then the materials bought, were painted with red lead to avoid corrosion. Then the fabrication of the materials, mobilization of materials and equipment, installation of the electrical fixtures on the job site. Then we set up the bunk houses for the workers, set up the scaffolding, demolition of existing roof, installation of steel beams, trusses, purlins, and roof sheets. Then dismantle the scaffolding, remove the electrical fixtures, dismantle the bunkhouse, and then the mobilization of materials used. The maximum labor were 12, minimum were 2, at any given time. Just as in any projects, there are some problems encountered. And for us, as a group doing the renovation, we had two major problems. One was transportation and hauling, and then the weather conditions. The the chapel was located in a very remote place. It's very hard to reach it by your car, after a while, there is a place where the nearest point, then you have to walk, through the to the place, by trails, so human trails. So due to the location of the project, 4x4 vehicles is needed to reach the nearest area for unloading of materials. Then the rest of the road is done by manual hauling on the on the trail. And then good weather condition is needed to mobilize the materials to avoid vehicle difficulty and material damage. The first quarter of the year is mostly characterized by strong winds and heavy rains because the location of the project is at the highest point of Balamban, Mount Manunggal. And then our workers encountered the afternoon cold breeze which hindered their work output. Then, of course, the daily rain was always a treat. We had to coordinate, then our action plan was this. We had to coordinate with the driver and the available transportation for the mobilization of materials and equipment. Then we have to check the weather condition and forecast. Then we had to augment the needed manpower to hold the materials for the least possible time. Then lay out the trail to ease of handling of materials. Then for the our action plan for the weather conditions, no, augment the needed labor to hasten the project, secure all materials and equipments from the damages due to weather conditions. Let the worker wear proper clothing, so thick ones because of the cold weather, and then the PPE. Then we have to adjust our working schedule if there is rain and there is zero visibility. Now the actual accomplishment versus the plan. For the materials preparation, so it was done here in our campus in Don Bosco. It was on schedule. The installation of the electrical fixtures on the job site was on schedule. Then the hauling of materials, so it was also on schedule. So the nearest, so from Don Bosco to this place, uh, we still have to walk a long way, to the job site, but we were on schedule. Then the hauling of the materials, from the side of the road, to the job site was also on schedule. Then the setting up the scaffolding, we were on schedule. The demolition of the existing roofing, we were also on schedule. The demolition of the existing roofing on schedule. So you can see Father Brian, as supervising from a safe distance. Then the installation of steel beam trusses, purlins, and roof sheets were on schedule. No? Work has to be done on at night, because maybe during that day, there was raining or there was zero visibility. So we had to adjust our work schedule. And then towards the end of the third month, the installation of steel beam trusses, purlins, and roof sheets got delayed. So there were certain parts of the project that got delayed because of the bad weather. So we had to send more people to finish the installation of the steel beam, trusses, purlins, and then the roof sheets. And then at the end of the third month, we ran out of funds and materials. That's why we are asking you, our benefactors, our friends, the work is not yet complete and it needs you to be part of history or his story. So may God bless you, and we hope that you will not get tired of helping people who are also trying their best to help themselves. Once again,